Hello. So this is a different style vlog today. This is made by Michelle, and I am at a friend's. That's my daughter's arm. I'm at a friend's studio sale. She does a sale once a year, and my plan is to interview her. That's Ruth Orschel, and she does art and clothing, um, and then her friends do ceramics and jewelry and textiles, and I think that's it, but let's go find out together. All right, I'll be back. And I'm wearing my microphone today, so let me know how that's going. Thanks. Hi. So you saw my introduction just a second ago. So this is the next day. Forgot to do an outro. And I forgot to tell you what I was wearing. That was my South Shore romper in the Galaxy print. So we're just going to interrupt the video and talk about the people that we meet. And so the first folks that we're going to meet are Maggie Bowman, and then we're going to meet Bobbi. I'm not sure what her last name is, but they're both metal artists, and they're from our local area, which I wasn't aware of, but now I am. So, and then they're going to talk about, or Maggie is going to talk about the Art Harvest studio tour, and hopefully we'll see more on that in a later video, because that's something that sounds very interesting. So yeah, so let's actually, what I'm wearing today, I'll have to get, I don't know if I can get way back here. I'll try to show it to you in my next take, but I'm wearing my the watermelon double gauze shorts from my So Haley Jane box that I made for my daughter and I. Turned out cute, I thought. So I'll show them to you in the next cut. I'll turn the camera. So anyway, let's get into the video. So hi, I'm Michelle. And
hi, Michelle. Nice to meet you. I'm Maggie Bowman.
And you're an artist in Yamhill County.
Yes.
And that's where I'm from.
And I am a silversmith. I work with other metals, but primarily silver and rocks, and like this.
Beautiful stuff. And I took some stills, so we'll insert those. And yeah, so how long have you been doing this?
Probably over 15 years. Excellent. I decided to take a class to learn how to repair jewelry, and I decided I'd rather make my own jewelry than just repair it. So it's a little out of control, but I'm having a really good time.
It's beautiful work, Maggie.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Excellent. All right. Well,
could I tell everybody about the Art Harvest Studio Tour?
Yes, absolutely.
So every October, there are artists in Yamhill County who open their studios for 6 days, and it's 2 different weekends. It's October 6th, 7th, and 8th, and then again 13th, 14th, and 15th. And with a $10 button from the Mary artist, you can visit all 56 studios. And you can meet all the artists and see their work, and it's a huge project. We've been doing, this will be our 29th year.
And again, that's Yamhill County in Oregon. So if you're not local, then sorry about that. But if you are, then you can take part in that. That's excellent.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Maggie. Appreciate that. So you can see there when I'm talking to Maggie that well, hopefully you'll see my daughter will insert some stills there, but Maggie just did some beautiful like jewelry work. And so on the table behind Maggie, as we're talking, there was some just beautiful jewelry, rings and I think necklaces. I saw rings and bracelets and just stones and just all kinds of stuff on that table behind her. And so she'll put, earrings too, lots and lots of earrings, just gorgeous stuff. And then next up, we'll talk to her booth mate, Bobbi. And she, on the wall behind us, behind Maggie and I when we were talking, you might have saw some metal art, some like patinaed metal sculptures, and that is Bobbi's work. And then I'm unclear if there was next to Bobbi there was some like brass colored earrings. I'm not sure if those were Bobbi's. Do you think those were Bobbi's? Because I kind of felt like they were. Okay, so next to Bobbi there was some like brass colored earrings and stuff that was really pretty as well. And on the table by Bobbi there was some more jewelry and stuff. But behind Bobbi was the stuff that she was pretty passionate about, like soldered and woven together sculptures on the wall. So I'll interview Bobbi now and we'll show you that.
To begin with. And then I met Maggie. Well, I've known Maggie. She was my daughter's teacher.
Okay.
And she said, well, do you do small sculptures? And I said, yeah, any size. And she goes, no, small.
Oh.
So I went to her studio and kind of bought the farm. And, and then I ended up doing jewelry as well as the metal pieces.
Awesome.
Yeah, so it's a combination.
Beautiful. And are you on the studio tour?
No, not this year.
Not this year.
Possibly next year.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, these are beautiful.
Thank you. They're a lot of fun.
And how long have you been doing?
Well, I've been an artist my whole life.
Okay.
I've tried all mediums, and not many of them really rang my bell, so to speak, and still touching metal.
Yeah.
And ever since I've touched metal, I've discovered that it's definitely my medium.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Neat.
yeah. I really like it.
Yeah.
I really enjoy it. Yeah.
And so you guys are new to Ruth's?
No, actually.
This is our third year.
Third year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or is it our fourth?
I've lost track.
Yeah, I think it's our fourth. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's been a lot of fun. This is probably one of our favorites just because it's so relaxing.
Yeah.
And it's enjoyable. It's kind of intimate.
Yeah.
And low key.
Yeah.
But just a lot of fun.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's excellent. Well, thank you very much.
Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fun. And if you show that on YouTube.
So the next person that I interviewed, it was Susan Appleby, and she is a local Salem artist, mostly landscape art. So she like paints a picture, and then from that picture, it looks like she either like copies it and then makes cards, or frames it yeah, so she was pleasant, has worked all over Salem, it sounds like, in different galleries, jewelry stores, and she's got a web address, Instagram, Facebook, so hopefully we can put some of that information in here if you like what you see of her information. Not everybody we're going to talk to today has social media, but that's okay. Some artists are just artists, and they just, want to do stuff with their hands, and, that's okay too. So anyway, Susan was pleasant, and her stuff was beautiful. Michelle has a YouTube channel made by Michelle, and your name is?
Susan Appleby,
Hi, Susan.
here in Salem.
And you do cards?
I do art,
Art? Okay.
and I make cards from my art.
Okay. It's beautiful.
Yeah. So today I've got a little mosaic boxes. I have some matted originals,
Beautiful.
some matted prints.
Okay.
And then I saw this wonderful idea of how to hang some art. So I got me a little clothes rack, and these are just all
Nice.
original little paintings
Okay.
that didn't get framed.
Very nice.
Yeah.
We'll insert some stills. And how long have you been doing this?
Well, my whole life I've been enjoying
artist?
art, but the
Yeah.
last 6 or 7 years just around Salem mostly.
Okay.
down at Bush Barn and Elsner Gallery, and have a couple shows at Roy John Jewelers, Ruth sale,
Yeah.
studio sales at my house when I get a chance.
Okay. And how long have you been part of Ruth's sale?
This is my 3rd year. I wasn't here last year, but
Okay.
she does a great job.
Yes, she does. She's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, just mostly nature, landscape, birds, flowers, a little abstract.
Okay. Do you have a Facebook or anything we can tag?
I'm on Facebook,
Okay. All right.
Instagram.
All right.
Yeah,
Excellent.
I don't know my
That's okay.
password.
We'll take a card and
Yeah.
put that in there.
Great.
All right.
Yeah, so we're just ready for a big day here.
Excellent. Well, good luck to you.
Okay.
Work is beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you. Take care. So next up, I talked to Jean, and she has no social media. She is a weaver, and she's pretty passionate about it. She does beautiful work. She took a class, from what she explains. She was a CPA, took a weaving class, and that was it. She was hooked, and mostly does like dish towels and scarves, and you'll see her work. She was fun to talk to. She was very passionate about what she does. She works at Mission Mill, which if you come through the area of Salem, Oregon, the capital, or have been in the area, you should know what Mission Mill Museum is. You can probably catch her there. I'm sure she'd probably talk to you about it. But anyway, it's a cool place. But she was fun to talk to. Hi, so hi, what's your name?
I'm Jean Cockle-Reese.
Hi, Jean.
Lived in Salem since '89.
Okay.
And
what
began.
do you do?
Mostly I'm a weaver,
Okay.
and I do felting from. I volunteer at Mission Mill here in
Okay.
Salem, so we have a lot of wool that's donated.
Yeah.
So I like to make hats from wool that you can't really weave from, but
Pick up one of the hats.
it has a wonderful use.
Very pretty.
And so I do. Dish towels are my favorite thing to do. They're
Very
just
nice.
so much fun, and you touch them every day.
Yeah.
But I love scarves.
Uh-huh.
So when I'm learning a new structure, I'll do a scarf out of it.
A new weave.
Yeah. I'm a weaver.
Yeah.
And then I do some beadwork.
Very nice.
My mom and I started that years ago, and mostly kind of bead stringing, not like making jewelry like
Right.
Bobbi but yeah,
Putting the beads together.
exactly. So
Very pretty.
bead lover, but mostly a weaver. I have a little company called Jean's Weaves and Beads,
Okay.
and I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so have you been an artist your whole life?
Nope. I was
No?
a bookkeeper, and in 2005, I took a lesson at Mission Mill
Uh-huh.
in weaving, and I'm like, oh,
We're hooked, huh?
I'm hooked. Hooked for life. It's wonderful. Yeah.
All right. And how long have you been part of Ruth's sale?
Gosh, 5 years now?
Yeah.
Yeah. We started, before COVID, and then we kept it going during COVID with masks, and because we were outdoors, and because a lot of people that make their living doing it were struggling.
Right.
So, and here we are, I think 5 years later.
Right. Excellent.
So it's fun. It's wonderful.
All right.
Good.
Well, thank you
You're
so much.
quite welcome. Nice to meet you,
You
ladies.
too.
Okay.
And I think the next person we talk to is my friend Ruth, who is the organizer of the whole thing. So Ruth is a seamstress. She does clothing design. She upcycles and does beautiful work. And she's also an artist. She's beautiful work. And so we'll insert some pictures, and let's go talk to Ruth. Okay. Hi, Ruth. So this is Ruth. This is my friend. This is her. Did you decide to do this sale? Was this your
idea, your
Yes, it
brainstorm?
was. I mean, I
Okay.
did it the first couple times. I did it by myself inside, and I thought, no, we have this room here. We need to do it outside because it's so much more fun. And then Don started doing pottery. I said, let's do it together, and we invited more people. So now, right now, we are 6.
Yeah.
So, and we could go bigger, but I'm not sure if I want.
Right. This seems like a
But
good
also,
mix. You
yeah,
got
yeah, a little bit of everything, and we
Yeah.
do, yeah.
Okay. And so your crafts are the clothing and the
And paintings.
paintings, but you also have like the Christmas ornaments. And,
Yeah, here, small
Yeah.
little Christmas ornaments.
which we have some of.
Yes.
Yes.
So, and my specialty is the clothing that I make from used clothing. You know, basically I upcycle. That's what it's called. So we use shirts and make a dress. And this, for example, here used to be a shower curtain, and now it's a little overall.
So cute.
So, but I also combine my painting with fabric, and I have an example here that is like fabric made from a painting. So the painting originally looked like this, and then there's a app, of course, no, not an app, a website where you can lay that out and order the fabrics, and then I make skirts from it. There's like one here, like a wrap skirt made from that fabric. So yeah,
Neat.
and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Keeps me busy.
Keeps you busy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So that's about it.
Okay.
Any more questions?
How long have you been an artist? Your whole life?
Well, I've been sewing my whole life, basically. When I was a teenager, or even before that, I started sewing because I couldn't get what I wanted in the store.
Right.
So that was a good excuse to sew.
And that was in
Berlin. Yeah, I grew up in
Berlin.
East Berlin, so we didn't have all the fancy clothes that you like when you're a teenager, right? The popular stuff.
Yeah.
So that inspired me to sew. And also my grandma was a seamstress, and so she taught me a few things. But most of it I've been doing self-taught. So
And when did you start painting?
12 years ago.
And was there something that made you do that? Did you take a class? Or
I did not take a class. I'm self-taught there too. I used to make these fabric paintings, you know.
Yeah.
And then I needed something that was faster and where I could express myself in a little bit faster way. And then I started painting, and I'm hooked. So
Excellent.
I keep doing it.
Okay. All right. Well, I know you're busy, so we'll let you go. But thank you so much.
Thank you. Have fun. Enjoy.
Yeah. All right. Last interview is Don, and he is Ruth's friend and I believe neighbor, and he is a potter. He has beautiful pottery, and basically he just does what feels good. And he was pretty passionate about his pottery. He talked about his techniques a lot and what he did, and so basically he moved out from Indiana, I think he said, or somewhere, and you'll see. But he moved out to Oregon with his family and volunteered at a college, and then they put him to work. So must have been really good at it. But he still works there and volunteers there, from what I understand. So I think he has a pottery studio at home as well. So he does beautiful work. There was stuff on the fence behind us and stuff on the tables in front of us, and you'll see that here. But he was pretty passionate about his stuff. I haven't met an artist who wasn't passionate about their stuff, but he was enjoying talking about it. Don,
Hi.
I'm Michelle.
Hi, Michelle. So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So this is your art medium?
It is, yes.
You're a potter?
I'm a potter, yes.
Very nice.
And, you know, I throw on a potter's wheel, but I also hand build, which all of this pretty much is slab work.
Okay.
So I've been doing, I had some medical issues with my hands, so I had to convert to a different way of doing things, and it opened up a brand new thing for me.
Excellent.
So
you got to roll with the punches.
Got to roll with it. Yep.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. How long have you been a potter?
Well, I studied art in college
Okay.
and had a studio back in Michigan
Okay.
with a couple other potters.
Okay.
And moved to the Northwest. Had to get a real job, you know, which kind of it limited how much artwork I could do.
Sure.
I retired from the nursery industry in 2017 and immediately took a class out at the Willamette Art Center
Okay.
that my son and wife bought for me.
Nice.
And volunteered there for a couple of years, and then I joined their staff about 3 years ago. So I work out there every morning, and
Nice.
I get to utilize their studio at times, although I make a lot of things here at home.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, most things at home. So since 2017, I've been back getting my hands dirty and doing my creative therapy.
Okay.
You know, so all of what I do is pretty much high fire, cone tin stoneware, and porcelain pieces.
Okay.
And I really, the hand building pieces really creates like a canvas for me.
Sure.
I like painterly and kind of expressionistic designs when I put on the piece.
Yeah.
So that fascinates me.
Sure.
I enjoy it and have fun playing with that.
Yeah.
Sometimes the glazes work.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they don't.
Sure.
You know, and I like overlapping, using multiple glazes.
Sure.
And one glaze on top of another glaze looks one way.
Mm-hmm.
Using those two same glazes but overlapping them reversely gives you a different effect.
Yeah.
You know, so you find out what you like, what works.
Sure.
So yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing now with clay.
Okay.
So
And you're a neighbor of Ruth's? So.
yes, Ruth is a wonderful, not only neighbor, but great friend.
I agree.
And she, I would challenge you to find anybody with a kinder heart than Ruth.
Yep.
So we've been doing this, I can't remember now if this is 3 or 4 years. We've done like a studio sale. You know, all of the people here are friends of ours we've known for a while, and we've decided, well, Ruth came up with the idea. Let's just have a studio sale.
Sure.
So it's just kind of a fun annual event for us.
Okay. That's excellent. And so here you are. That's great.
Okay. All right.
Well, thanks for being on my channel.
Okay. All right. And I look for, how do I find you?
So that was our day, our outing. Hope you enjoyed that. Let me know so we know if you want to go on some more field trips. We did do another field trip. It's totally different, but it might not be for everybody because it was not all that sewing related, but a little bit, just a little sewing related. Anyway, so anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, if you would do that, that would be great. If you haven't given me a thumbs up, that would be great too. It really helps. And anyway, my daughter will insert a picture of my shorts because it's easier that way. And they are the Friday Pattern Company sport shorts. So anyway, thanks so much for watching and going along on our field trip with us. Take care.